live Wednesday at 7 on BBC One.
In 55 minutes, Jim Davidson gives this week's contestants their big break. First, on BBC One, we go over to a dark, damp dungeon somewhere in Crinkley Bottom.
Oh, I don't often come to this part of the house. Aha! Suits. Tutankhamun. Yes, not tonight, darling. Maybe tomorrow night.
I know. It speaks.
Hold on, do you want my autograph? I got the book. Welcome to Crinkley Bottom. Yes, we're live with more fantastic entertainment for you. Even though it has been a week of bureaucracy in the village, we're not happy in Crinkley Bottom. They've just installed the first speed trap camera in the high street. All right, it's not working at the moment because they can't find a policeman who can work a Polaroid camera and run at 50 miles an hour. But it's a thin end of the wedge, and now you know they are building the new Crinkley Bottom Inland Revenue Office. Foundation stone was laid by the chief tax inspector, who then got blood out of it. But for the moment, something serious. There are people at the BBC who are not going to like me saying this, but we have a film that I don't think we ought to show. It's a film of a man I greatly admire. He's one of our finest sportsmen. The Gotcha on David Gower should not be aired under any circumstance. Oh, no, come, they're going to show a snippet of it now. They shouldn't. Fine,
Sorry.
Anyway, so you've heard that particular line. I didn't really mind coming here at all.
No, sorry.
Yes, sir, I rather got stopped in full flow. I do apologise.
No, I'm sorry.
It's not fair, it's not funny, it's not cricket. Get the neighbours round, phone your friends. It's absolutely brilliant. The Gotcha on David Gower is coming, and here is something you didn't see last week on NTV. I had a slight problem because when I wanted to go over to NTV, the chap wasn't actually sitting in the seat, and then a lump fell off the side of the house and it... Oh! I don't want to embarrass this week's star of NTV, We keep proving it's live. I'm only stalling a little bit because he's wandering around. I've got him now. Mark Reed. Go! Hello, Mark Reed! TV this week, the Blobby is going to meet Mrs. Bouquet in Keeping Up Appearances. And of course, we got the big pork pie, our lie detector. It is a real machine and it unearths the truth, such as the truthful stories we find in the Crinkley Bottom Observer. Yes, let's catch up with what's been going on in Britain's favourite village. So funny. There's a for sale here. One plane ticket for sale, owner going abroad. Oh, I see. And some come on, faster. There's some mixed news here. Good news, the lost property office has been found. And bad news... All right, not that fast. Bad news. The offices of the publishers of Roget's Thesaurus were torched, set on fire, arsoned, burnt out, gutted. I'll explain it to her later. And then on page 7, there's a wonderful picture of the mayoress of Crinkley Bottom actually doing one of her civic duties. She, of course, came to the Great House last week and opened something for us. Please. I know you want to do them both at once, but please. We've got to have a vote on this. It's got to be democratic. We have a Blue Peter gunging Anthea. Why shouldn't it be you?
Because you physically abused me before in your house, so don't do it again.
She's remembering the gotcha. It was the gotcha. That's what you're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, right. Stop scratching like that. People are... And John, why shouldn't it be you? I mean, all the things you've been doing over the years, up Nelson's column and all that stuff.
Well,
why not?
I'm too young, beautiful and innocent for this sort of thing.
Yeah, is that it? That's pathetic. If you think that it should be Anthea Turner, then it's 0891. But if you think it should be John Noakes, it's 0891 800 322. Who will it be? You know, there is an expression about walls have ears, mine have mouths. Let's play a panel game. Which one of you is Laura? Me. Hello, Laura. She's 20. She works for a courier company. Once put her back out while sitting on the loo. The door had to be broken down to get her out. Is that true? Excitement. There's Claire, who's also 20. She got engaged to Simon, who promptly went off to live in Australia. Is that true?
Not living, just travelling.
Oh, he's travelling. Is he all right? And she's a maroon belt at Wushu Quan, which is Chinese boxing. Is that true?
Yeah, I haven't trained for a while, but yeah.
Right, yeah. I assume once you've had one fight, half an hour later you feel like another, do you?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And she gives everything a name, be it a person, object or situation. I've been set up to ask you, what is a Melvin?
It's when you get your knicker stuck in your bum and you...
So when we see all these female athletes and the things, and they run across the stage, and then they're doing a Melvin.
Yeah, well, she's got right Melvin.
Yes, fine, OK. Well, we got down here for you a little brass watering can, which we've got on of, and then we've got the kids at the primary school have done you a very nice... I keep forgetting what these things are called. What's that called? Pumpkin, all right. Turf from the Crickety Bottom Cricket Club. We've got a truncheon and the book from the PC. We've got champagne, my slippers, and at the top, there is something worth gambling for. Or it might not be. All you've got to do is get the answers right. I need a question. Give me a question!
I've got a question, Noel.
Hello.
Hello. Which biblical character cut off his hair, lost his strength when he had his hair cut off? Samson or Goliath?
Yeah, right. The biblical character cut off his hair. Was it Samson or Goliath?
Samson.
It was Samson. You're quite right, and you've managed to get the... Give me a question, please.
Yes, I am. I've got a fascinating question.
Yeah.
Here. What was the world's first... when was the world's first photographic image reproduced?
First photographic image reproduced.
I'll give you a choice, 1826 or 1853.
1826 or 1853.
Yeah, I remember it well, actually. It was a very rare photograph of Liz Kershaw with a mouth shut. Hey.
That's right, Noel. And it should be back from the chemist any day now.
Thank you, Liz. Any day now. 1826, 1853.
1826.
You're quite right. Haven't we got the... Give me a question, please. Question.
It's me again. Oh. We asked 100 people in our survey. Which animal... Oh, get down, Shep. Which animal introduced the bubonic plague to Europe? Was it A, the rat, or D, the dormouse?
Was it the dormouse or the rat that brought the bubonic plague?
Yeah.
You think it's the rat?
Yeah.
Very hard one indeed. And we've got the check. Give me a question.
Which band did Belinda Carlisle front, the Go-Go's or the Bangles?
What happened to the Go-Go's?
They went. Hey.
Thank you. Go-Go's or Bangles were fronted by Belinda Carlisle. The Bangles? No, it was the Go-Go's. It was the Go-Go's. You blown it. Give me a question. Give me a question, please.
Mr. Edmonds.
I've got a question.
Yes, quick.
Somewhere.
Give me a question. What?
I'm the first in line, and I'm still free.
Oh, lovely.
Take a chance on me.
Right, so, yeah, all right. Wait, stop it. So, who had a number one with that? Was it Boney M or ABBA?
ABBA.
ABBA, you're quite right. Yes, and we go on that one. And that's it. We've run out of time. You got as far as the truncheon. You got as far as the little book. What? What's up?
What's up? Nothing?
We've run out of time. So you have got the oil can, you got the pumpkin, you got the turf, you got the truncheon. Do you want to bet and gamble that there's something better here?
Yeah.
Go on, bet.
Okay. So, what's it going to be? You've given up all those wonderful things, including the turf, which, of course, is very valuable. You've got a night out in London and 2 tickets to a West End show.
Films brings you the powerful story of one woman's battle against all odds. Hassled by hitchhikers, silenced by lambs, and invaded by an army, Rosemary Ford stars in Gotcha.
Gotcha's coming. Incredible Gotcha's coming. Now, if you want to give us a call for the Blue Peter Gunging, it is Anthea 0891 800 311. 0891 800 322 for John. So, hang on. Oh, crumbs, there's a visitor coming. Now, I don't want any more, but I don't want any interruptions at all. So would you kindly please keep the noise down? Keep the noise down. I do not want him coming. In fact, let's have the lights off. Let's have the lights off. Shh, shh. Now, just keep quiet. Shh, pretend you're not here. He'll go. No, I think we're all right. He's gone away. Thank goodness for that. Right, that's it. So, we have got a gotcha from David Gower. You could be the star of it. Hold it, stop it. I was just saying to everybody how much I wanted you to come in. I'd be missing you.
He went to Mrs. Bouquet. Hi, Bouquet. And he tried to keep up appearances with her.
I do hope you haven't just tuned in. You'd wonder what it was about.
I guess you won't know who I bumped into in the street.
Oh, Richard, I do wish you wouldn't speak to people without me. Who did you bump into? Or rather, into whom did you bump?
Well, that fellow who's come to town to do a play reading with the Drama Society. You know, that famous actor chap.
Oh!
Yeah, I asked him to pop over. That could be him now. Oh, I'll go.
A famous actor visiting my home. I hope the neighbors are watching. I'm not taking laps and souchong this afternoon. Or oolong, how long? And by the way, it's bouquet. Has he got a keeper or something? He's causing mayhem in my home. What's his name?
Blobby is priceless. Don't you agree, Lovejoy?
I don't care who else he's worked with. I am not having that pink blob on my show. All right?
Please, villagers, please. I said to Mrs. Bouquet, would you like him to come back? She said, oh, yes, which, of course, is a big pork pie. And how often do you tell lies? I mean, have you ever said to a policeman, of course I haven't had a drink officer or something like that? Well, you go into a shop and you go and buy something that says one size fits all. What a terrible porky pie. The idea behind the big pork pie is that if you've got a secret, you've got to try and keep it to yourself and avoid, at all costs, letting the machine beat you. Gordon Lawrence, come with me. I think it will take your weight. All right.
Just about.
All right. Pop that on. Now, this is not a silly prop because we need that microphone to pick up the little nuances, the little technicalities and details of your voice, Gordon.
I don't believe
It is connected. It's connected to a voice stress analyzer, the very latest lie detector. And what you've got to try and do, don't jump the gun and think about what I might be asking you. You've got to try and beat the machine by telling a lie if it's appropriate. Hide the truth, beat the machine. I'm going to ask you 3 control questions. It allows the machine to work out your voice without stress. So, is your name Gordon Lawrence?
It is.
Are you wearing a particularly disgusting sweatshirt?
Pretty disgusting.
Yes or no, Gordon?
Yes.
Are you sitting in a big pork pie?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Remember, it's yes or no, and for everybody except you, Gordon, this is what I am searching out and you have got to try and hide from us. That's the big pork pie on screen. If you are successful, you will get the trophy. If not, you will simply get a big pork pie. So, do you wear shorts even on cold winter days?
No.
On your On your wedding day, did your wife end up pushing the car?
No.
How do you know this? Are you musically talented?
Definitely not.
Have you ever played the cornet in a Salvation Army band?
No.
Have you ever produced a record?
No.
Have you ever met Shirley Bassey?
She'll kill me. No.
Have you ever produced a record for Howard Keel?
No.
Vince Hill?
No.
Stephanie Lawrence?
No.
You're the biggest liar I've come across. Does the name Winifred mean anything to you?
No.
Have you ever won an award?
No.
Remember, you have to beat the machine. Gordon Lawrence, did you write the lyrics and music for the worst pop song of all time, St Winifred School Choir, and there's no one quite like Grandma?
I cannot. No, I didn't.
Don't go anywhere. Stay there. Why the St Winifred School? How did you select them?
I didn't. The record company selected St Winifred's, but they were great, weren't they?
Weren't they marvellous?
Yes.
Terrific. Well done. I think you were very good. Stay there a moment, because do you know somebody who's got that kind of secret and who might beat the big pork pie? Here's our address. Big pork pie. Come on, write to me at Noel's house party with those secrets. London, W12 6HP. Well done, Gordon. That was extremely good. You didn't win. Oh, excuse me a moment. Ha, I love it when guests keep coming to the door.
There's no one like Grandma.
Thank you. We have a gotcha for David Gower. Excuse me.
Give us a fiver. Always sing it again, Shorty.
Shorty? A gotcha for David Gower. This is Sammy the Shammy, the window cleaner. Hello.
Hello. I'm Sammy the Shammy, the window cleaner.
Yeah, I think I just told him that, actually.
I'll clean the windows.
Yes, I think they're getting the hang of it. Oh, you want some fresh water for your bucket?
Oh, no, thanks, no, that was clean last week.
Yeah, so what do you want?
I haven't been paid.
Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, I'm so sorry. How many weeks?
Ever.
2 seconds, wait till I get you home. Now, these two met at a party when Tom told Orville he was a tennis coach. She fell for his fluffy yellow balls and lightning fur socks. We're playing for Prue's knitting bag. I said, Matthew, how did Mum and Dad actually meet? Did he say they met in the library, they met in the disco, they met somewhere else?
Met in the disco.
Daddy was going to a disco, Mummy was already there. And Daddy and Mummy didn't have anybody to dance with, so Daddy asked Mummy if she would like to dance. And Mummy said yes. And when they were leaving, they came out together. And Mummy said, do you want to get married?
cellar lamps could be yours. And so I said, does Mum have a job? Did Matthew say, yes, she's a dog catcher in a toilet roll factory. She's a spy. She's a nursery lady. Or did he say something else?
Nursery lady.
She works as a nursery lady.
Does she?
She gets paid £1.
Good, isn't it? OK, we're playing for a compact camera now. It's the compact camera. Does Dad have any bad habits? Did Matthew say, well, he uses bus stops as a back scratcher? He flosses his teeth with his shoelaces? He wears Superman pants?
It has to be Superman.
I've been looking at you. I can see you are the sort of bloke that wears Superman.
It's certainly swoop out at night, you see.
He puts on pants like... puts on ones like with Superman on. And Mummy, she puts on bras and she comes downstairs and starts to cook the breakfast without putting her dressing gown on.
We're playing at the gnome, it's the gnome! I said, Matthew, do you have any secrets from Mum and Dad? Did he say, no, they tell me everything? I hid a banana in my room. Only that Hannah and I are married.
It's a banana.
I didn't want my banana at school, so I took it home, took the lunchbox upstairs to my room, took out the banana and dumped it in a box, and I got this aeroplane and stabbed it through the banana. And it's still there since May.
Isn't it the wonderful Matthew? What did you ask for when I said, would you like a toy?
Natty like...
Here are your forfeits. I must eat 2 bananas every day for a week. But in another envelope, I must clean all my family's shoes once a week for a month. Or I must have chocolate with my breakfast, lunch and dinner for a whole week. The choice is yours, Matthew.
I must clean all my family's shoes once a week for a month.
You've got to clean the shoes! However, you have got your own bike with a safety gear. Ride it safely. Great to see you. Bye. How's the guns making? Guns? Oh, no, you're not making it. You're supposed to be making it for each other. Let's see where your votes have gone. Is it neck and neck? Here we go, the great Goo Peter Guns vote. Oh, I think Andrea's just slightly in the lead on a 2-to-1 basis, actually, at the moment. But don't worry, it's neck and neck. It'll be all right. Got a gotcha for David Gower in a while. Oh, excuse me a moment. Now, if this is another one of those trick-or-treaters, I am going to tell them a piece of my mind.
Can I help you?
No, but if you show me where everything is, I'll help myself.
Well, you're supposed to say, can I help you, to me?
Oh, can I help you to me?
Now I know what it must feel like being a ventriloquist. I'm with the film company.
Oh, great, you brought my snaps back. Marvellous.
I could forget I'm a lady.
Not if you're standing where I'm standing.
I'm with the film company. We're making a movie in your grounds. Don't you remember?
Oh, yes.
It's called Gone with the Wind 2. I play an innocent 16-year-old maiden.
Not saying a word.
We've had some awfully bad luck.
Have you really? Oh, I'm so sorry.
My leading man has fallen down a hole.
Oh.
And I don't think it was an accident.
Really? What, you think he did it on purpose?
No. I think No.
Serious accusation, yes?
Yes. You were standing in it at the time.
No, I always look like that, especially from a distance.
Well, it's by the way, because it's happened now, but I need to find a new leading man for my production.
Oh, right. Well, I might be able to help you there, because I am something of an actress.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Good. Well, then you can read a script with me.
Great.
That would be lovely. Now, the action takes place in the south. Can you do the accent?
Yeah. Call blimey, me old cocker. Look after me barrel for me, will you?
The deep south.
Oh, sorry, all right. Call blimey, you cocker.
Oh, Ashley! I do so love you, Ashley. I surely do. Oh, this fire that has been kindling in my breast these past 3 years is about to erupt into an inferno of passion.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Ashley, I do truly want you.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Ashley.
You didn't do that at rehearsal? No, I'm in trouble when I go home. I'm sorry.
Ashley.
Yes. What am I talking about, Ashley?
You don't have a lot to say.
You're sitting on my script.
This is no good, no good.
I don't know, I've heard worse.
I'm sorry. It's just not going to
Oh,
work.
now come on, come on. This was my big chance, man. I really... Yeah, I mean, honestly, I am the man for the part.
No, I can't act seriously with a leading man whose legs dangle off the sofa. No, this is a part... Please, don't. This is a part for a major star. A huge, colourful actor. I think I know just the man.
Who?
Mr. Blobby.
Now, you see, I do have this demon little device in front of me, which is absolutely magic, and it allowed me last week to spot that Mark wasn't actually in position. And this week it's rather nice because I can see my client for InTV, and I do hope, if it's going to be you, I hope the first thing you say to me is, "Hello, Noel, welcome to my home." OK, so let's go. Hi, Derek. Hello, Derek Tarbert. Derek Tarbert, hello.
Good evening.
Hello, Noel, welcome to my home.
Hello, Noel, welcome to my home.
Yes. Everything all right, Derek? Had a nice day?
Yeah, been playing football.
Good. Is that why you're slouched all over the place?
I've had a couple of beers.
Yeah. Derek, I know an awful lot about you. I know every little detail.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've got your baby's record book here. Oh, isn't that sweet? Derek Leslie Tarbert, I believe.
Yeah, forget the Leslie, please.
Yeah, Derek Leslie Tarbert. And born February the 5th, 1956 at 11:15 a.m. Bradfield in Essex. Yeah?
Yes.
7 pounds, 12 ounces. Gifts, look at that. Cram set, cardigan and bib. I believe actually, Leslie, Derek, that you wore the bib for a long time.
I'm still wearing it, actually.
You had a little bit of a dribble problem when you were small. Yeah?
Yes.
This is nice. Look, there's my locks. Why is the little bag there empty?
I was bald.
Good. And I like this first tooth came... Can you remember when your first tooth came?
No.
December the 10th, 1956. And probably the nicest thing, down here, my first words. And look down there, it says his first words were bow wow, bang and Gigi. So how long have you been shooting horses then? You're very quiet, Derek. Linda told me that you'd be very noisy.
I normally am, but I'm a little bit shocked, I'm afraid.
That's OK, it's all right. It's nice to come round to your place. Tell me about school and the mystery of the flag.
Ah, the flag? Ah, what, a pair of knickers or a pair of pants, right, we put on the flagpole, yeah.
Yeah. Whose pants were they?
My dad's.
Yeah. And your dad didn't know about it, did he?
No.
To this day. I thought you borrowed them from Michael Winner, actually, but anyway. And you got expelled for that, Derek, didn't you?
No.
Yes, you did. You were asked to leave. And what about the mystery of the hair? Hey? What about the hair mystery?
I've still got my hair.
Yeah, but it's not like that, is it?
A few girls give me a perm one night.
Yeah, now you're going to own up to the fact that all your friends thought you had gorgeous natural locks, but you used to go down to the ladies' hairdressers, didn't
Yes.
you? Yeah. And look, you look like that guy who used to be on Coronation Street there. What was his name? Brian Tilden. Oh, yes, yeah. And I understand that you consider yourself to be a bit of a ladies' man and
No.
bit rough, bit macho.
No, happily married, very nice and gentle.
Yeah. But when you bought your wife a bathing costume, she didn't get to wear it before you did. And I've got the evidence here. Linda was most upset to find you wearing that. And one other little bit of detail and information here. You're not as tall as you let on to your wife, are you?
I'm 6'1".
Stand up. Yeah, that's a funny looking 6'1". And if you're 6'1", your wife must be 6'5".
Yeah, she's a bit taller than me, yeah.
Is it true you used to have lifts, and it wasn't until you were married that she found out you were 4 inches shorter than her?
That's true, actually.
Should have had you in the pork pie, really. Look, there's the evidence. He used to hide them behind the flares like that. Look at that. And we've got a little bit of proof of your tremendous prowess when you go on holiday. What was this certificate for, Derek?
Is that the backwards race?
Yes. Yes, I mean, with fine athletes like you, we've got nothing to worry about in Sydney, have we? You won the holiday camp running backwards competition.
That's right, yeah.
1987. And you also were voted Miss Haven, I believe.
That's correct, yeah.
All right, Miss B Haven. Have a look at this. This is a holiday video, and he stole many hearts. A man of very many talents. Do your Norman wisdom.
Oh, Mr. Grimstone!
Yeah, is that it?
That's it, I'm too nervous.
Well, he falls over when he says that, doesn't he? Go on, do it again and fall over.
Oh, I've got my cigars in my pocket, hang on.
What?
I've got my cigars, I don't want to squash them.
Oh, you shouldn't smoke those, it's very bad for your health. Go on.
Mr. Grimstone!
I love the power of this, the things you can get people doing in their own homes. Now, Derek, I believe that you are in training for next holiday's talent competition.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you are. What do you want to do? I believe you've got a special little act.
Oh, not singing the Jungle Book.
Yes, you've got the video right next to the TV, haven't you? I can just see it down there on the
yes.
on the side there. And we've got a man to train you, Paul Shane, who knows all about holidays. Thank you for hiding in the kitchen, Paul.
No
what do you
problem,
reckon? You saw his Grimsdale. Do you think he can do anything?
Oh, yes. Don't forget, Derek, he's never 6'1", because I'm only 5'4".
We will be back in about 15 minutes to see how good he is. Last week on Grab a Grand, as always, a forecast question. I was asking you the next day, the Sunday, at the Earls Court Motor Show, how many cups of tea will be consumed? Well, the correct answer was 2,099 cups of tea were sold, mostly to revive people who found out the price of the Ferrari. And the calls poured in. They poured in. Teresa Thomas there, Edward Cope, Donna Hunt, Jenny Sabatino. I shall look away and stop it there. And it's Tony Green in Colchester. Well, I hope he's in and ready to answer some topical questions that will be put by one of our most famous footballers. We've got a great guy coming on to do it. Hello, Tony.
Hello, Noel.
Hi. Had a good day?
Yeah, magic day, mate.
What have you been up to?
I played football this afternoon.
Did you?
Yeah.
I seem to be the only person not playing football. I think Crinkley Bottom had an away game with Dangley End this week, so I wasn't allowed. Anyway, what would you spend the money on, or you not thought?
No, just having a good Christmas, Noel.
Oh, good. Well, that makes a lot of sense. We'll come back to you. Got a great guy to do the grand grabbing for Tony Green in Colchester if you want to play the game and win yourself some money for Christmas. We've got the snooker tomorrow, And I'd like to know, please, the duration of the longest frame of the 93 final of the Snooker Grand Prix tomorrow. How long will be the longest frame? So phone it in on 0891 800 300. 0891 800 300. I was about to say, thank you for all the calls that we've had. Anthea Turner and John Noakes. I'll get rid of them quickly.
Hello, super thighs.
Oh, hello, blubber belly.
Took you hours to figure that out. Hello.
We are investigating the mysterious disappearance of
Philip Schofield.
And we have this message to anyone involved in the said mysterious disappearance.
Thanks.
Are you in disguise?
No.
Well, you're wearing his coat.
That's because I'm in disguise.
Yeah, fuck, you're giving it away now, aren't you?
He's been drinking it. Where are we up to? Come on. Good. It was neck and neck before. You're not happy, are you? You're not happy. It was nearly 15,000 before, and Anthea was just in the lead, ever so slightly in the lead, but it could have gone back the other way. Thank you for your calls. Thank you very much. In our... Oh, it's neck. Oh, no, yeah.
My contact lenses in.
Oh, well, it's you. You won. And it's him. And he's won. For one of our finest cricketers, a great guy. How's he going to take it? A gotcha for David Gower. I thought you'd take it well.
Yes.
What an evening.
Time will tell.
Do you do a lot of this kind of speaking?
Not anymore.
No.
I've lost a script. I mean, it was an old script. It's been faithful for many years, as you noticed.
Yes.
And as one or two other people noticed.
I'll come to that in a moment. I think we ought to describe the exact scenario because you were asked to come along and talk at a men-only club. There are no ladies allowed to be men. Not that, so please. Just quickly bottom. And there is a certain amount of aggravation because the ladies would like to be part of the club. You'll see that unfold as well. And David didn't realise that the club uniform is a very attractive sash and a very, very nice beret. And there's a song they sing in Latin, which you were invited to join in with.
It's just the benefits of a good education.
And you did storm out, didn't you?
I left.
OK, it was unfair.
We'll come back to that.
It was unfair because we got David's agent to give us the script, so everyone in the room knew the punchline to the gags and knew exactly what was coming. And you'll start off by seeing the chairman briefing David about what will happen that evening.
Number one, no ladies. Number two is hiding the guest speaker behind the curtain. What happens is I'll give you a little introduction, and at the end of it, they all cry out, "So who's behind the curtain?" The thing is, on the previous functions, two in fact, Oliver has been stopped by the police. That's okay.
Yeah.
So I wondered, could you possibly pop that into the speech? Because it'll go down a bomb if somewhere along the line you can mention it.
I've got an old game.
You know, it personalises it.
Right, okay.
You know, and he got stopped by the police. He's been stopped twice now.
What is he?
He's a wine merchant. What I'll do is I'll keep you posted as to what's happening, David, just to... Okay.
Nice.
Yes, you won't be in the dark. Brilliant.
Right, well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, don't climb out the window, please. That's splendid, David. Thank you. Just beginning to come in now.
Is anything the matter?
I'll be all right.
Are you?
I promise.
What are you doing?
Well, it's their game. I'm new to this game.
Are you playing hide and seek or something?
Almost.
You're David Gower, aren't you?
The speaker is dead, you see. Traditionally, they hide the speaker, you see.
Oh, I see. Can I have your autograph for my son?
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman.
Book, I think.
And brother fellows, I am really extremely pleased to be able to announce...
You don't want me to get you rescued or anything?
This area will be rescued. But he is with us now tonight, so... Who's behind the curtain?
to sing the club song.
Is it the tune on? Gaudiamus. Oh, sorry. Te nunc imponimus tales credimus sum. David Carr. I can honestly say this is the most extraordinary meeting I've ever been to. Congratulations to them, of course, and I'm delighted to see it too, if from a distance. I mean, that's the good news. The bad news, it does look rather... Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'll come to you in a moment. I will come to you in a moment, I promise you. Excuse me a moment.
Sorry.
Did you provide this?
Well, it's, you're not drinking any, are you?
Job loss, isn't it? We've been to Barbados, to Antigua, St. Lucia. No, carry on, please.
Yes.
That's fine, carry on.
And ignore him, David.
It's obviously bought well in advance when Australia were winning.
Champagne, I think.
Anyway, so the same thing happened again second. Well, by the end of the over, or by the fifth ball of the over, Malcolm had sort of worked himself up into a bit of a lather. And at the end of this fifth ball, Malcolm's followed through, and he's arrived within about a foot of Graham's nose. And Geoffrey Dujon has tossed the ball back to Malcolm, who's held the ball there in his hand. And he's looked at Graham. And Malcolm stood there with about a foot from Graham. And he's saying to Graham, man, you see that? There's a wall there.
Keep going.
Thank you. Malcolm stood there and just in front of Graham Gooch. He said, man, you see this here, this bottle, it red, it round.
Is he from Cornwall then, David?
He said, man, I'll try it again. Man, you say this here, it red, it round, it made 11, now you try and hit it. And the next ball is short and quick, but Graham's quickly onto the back foot and hits it very hard, very high, over the stands, down the road, and down towards the harbour.
You go and get that one, you know what it looks like.
Sorry.
Anyway, so there was Graham Gooch walking down the road next day. Sorry, I rather got stopped in full flow there. I do apologise.
No, I'm sorry, actually. We apologise.
And I do apologise if you have been to another cricket club dinner where some similar story might have been told with different names and they've been shuffled around tonight. It's just one of the things that tends to happen when you pop in round about the country now and again. The true thing about the one game of cricket we did win on that tour...
Whatever book that is.
...was that the BBC, in their wisdom and out of force of habit, reported we'd lost him. Delighted to be here tonight, Oliver. Very lucky to get here tonight. I was following Oliver in the car. He spotted us actually just at the roundabout at the top and said, I'll... Settle for it.
I think that was rather poor taste, actually, because our chairman has actually been taken by the police a couple of times going away from one of these.
Yeah, no, I've heard. That's why I'm actually...
Well, I don't think it's really the time or the place to bring that up. Because he's invited David here and that, you know, I just think that's a bit much, that's all.
How did you get here tonight?
I'm not going home the same way I came, that's all.
Actually, quite reluctant. I'm still a bit reluctant to carry on this for you.
Where's happened to our honoured guest?
Do feel, though, ladies, that this protest could be made at a different time.
Oh, here it is.
It's been
That's enough.
whatever whatever apparent grievance you might have, believe you me, from experience the last 20 minutes, you're very well off not being here.
They wouldn't behave like that.
You never know. My word, that's very pretty. In fact, I mean, coming from a game where Lords is still one of the remaining bastions that doesn't allow women in the pavilion, there's another argument there where what a sensible, very sensible argument. I'm delighted to accept this very prestigious award. I couldn't have done it without my manager, my agent.
And me.
And this gentleman at the end of the table. Who are you?
It was all right.
You missed out my best lines.
What, yeah. What, the ones we would have had to bleep if we left them in?
Something like that.
Yeah. I think it's brilliant. Well done for keeping your cool there, David Gower. We are going to make another star in a viewer's home. Derek Tarbert is our star of NTV. Take it away, Derek.
Hey, to Ronnie! Ronnie! As about Ronnie! Well, the people I know! Well, the people I Get mad,
to be. Bop-chi-doobity.
I walk like you. Talk like you.
Doobie-doo.
Someone like me.
Doobie-doobie-doobie.
Well done to me. Someone like you. Take me home, darling.
Like someone like you.
Can learn to be like someone like me. Oh, yeah! Well done, mate.
That's not bad. That's not bad when you've only had about 15 minutes to work it out.
all
Derek,
we
have
got.
you had a good time?
Yeah, that's brilliant, thanks. That's
Jolly
great.
good.
Yeah,
Well,
I wish I was sober.
Good luck when you do. Good luck when you do that at the holiday camp. Paul Shane, thank you very much indeed.
I've been filling the gun stank and I had a bit left over for the squeezy bottle as well.
The man is clearly totally derailed. Anthea, thank you very much. Your notes, thank you very much. Take her away before she throws anything. It's time to grab a grand. Hello, Tony Green. Hello, Tony. I'm told you're married with 2 kids. You want to spend whatever you win on Grab a Grand on having a good Christmas. I don't think anyone would argue with that. I can offer you 350,000 Portuguese escudos, or 2,500 German marks, or 1,500 crinkly-bottom groats. And I warn you, the groat has taken a bit of a bashing this week, and it's not as buoyant as it was last Saturday.
Right, I'll go for the German.
You're going for the German?
Yeah.
Actually, it's lower than the groat.
Oh.
Yes, the mark has been very bad against the groat. It's only £1,016 worth, but there is a very, very good guy who's going to go doing the grand grabbing. One of our most distinguished footballers. In 1986, he led Liverpool to the top of the league and to the FA Cup victory. He now works for BBC Sport. Would you welcome Alan Hansen? Questions. Fire them away at Tony Green you're talking to.
Which pop star is #1 in the single charts this week?
Meatloaf.
Correct. Which Scottish football club did Lou Macari join as manager this week?
Celtic.
Name the TV comic who had a script accepted by BBC Drama which he'd submitted under a false name.
Lenny Henry.
You're
Very
quite
good.
right, very good. He did extremely well. Pop that down there, Alan, if you wouldn't mind going in there. You've got the full minute, so it's the Deutschmarks to be grabbed by Alan Hansen for Tony Green in Colchester. No. Back. No, turn round. Turn round. Come on, you. Right, here he goes, the full minute. They've got a bit of a sweat going there.
Not as fit as I used to be.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's still a very difficult thing to do. And so, Tony Green, stand by to find out how many are...
Family shows?
Yes,
Okay.
here we go. You have that one there. You drop one underneath. How many of these Deutschmarks... Yeah, you're dropping them everywhere. God, you're very liberal with the money for a Scot. Come on, no, come on. There's another one there. Lovely. Are you there?
Yeah, still there.
OK, right, let's press it on that. 1,620 Deutschmarks, and we can run that through the computer very quickly and tell you, Tony Green in Colchester, how good your Christmas is going to be. There it is, 650. That's good, that's good. Have a word with him, have a word with him. £659, and there's the question for Grabbergram this week, 0891 800 300, if you want to try and work out what's going to happen in the snooker tomorrow. Next week in Crinkley Bottom, we've got a gotcha for Carol Smiley, yes, the one you might have read about. Also, Jimmy Tarbuck dropping in. Thanks for being in Crinkley Bottom. Good night!
Trick or treat! No, nature's played enough tricks on you. Where's the booze?
Oh, no.
It's up here, isn't it?
Big Break's coming! Keep it big!
What's down there in the cupboard? Oh, good evening. On the other hand...
She's all right. She's all right. She's okay. Stay away. No, come back. No! Come on. Oh, it's too horrible for words. Oh, don't go. It's all right. Horrible things are happening. Don't be mean, though.
Back to school this Sunday evening on BBC One with a cookery lesson at 7.
Anybody fancy a pub lunch?
Chinese history for Lovejoy at 7:30.
Just remember, what you have here is a national heirloom to some people. But be very careful about treading on people's feelings.
Biology, the practical at 8:20.
Go! Mum. Heavens, has it grown?
And classic literature at 9:05 with part 1 of Stendhal's Scarlet and Black.
If a man must play the hypocrite to find his path to destiny, then so be it.
The timetable for Sunday evening on BBC One.
In Casualty tonight, some unusual underwear, some minor burns in a strange place, and a bit of explaining to do. That's in half an hour. First, on BBC One, Burning Up the Bays, Big Break.
It's only a game, so put up a real good fight. I'm gonna be snookering you tonight. I'm famed for my aim, so you better believe I'm right. I'm gonna be snookering you tonight. Big break!
Ladies and gentlemen, please meet Jim Davidson.
Hello there, snookerholics. Welcome to some snooker frolics run by a couple of Anyway. Hang around for half an hour, because this is the show where a posse of pros pick a few pockets and a pack of punters pick up a packet of prizes. John, I'm glad I ain't got false teeth, you know. I'd never spit that out, would I? Talking of false teeth, we've got a few minutes to kill, so here's a man who'll kill 'em stone dead. My hairy helper, the one and only John Virgo! Yes, girls, old Greybeard is back, I think.
Can we get on with it? These lights are making me feel real funny.
Real funny? Well, it'll be a first time for everything, I suppose. The last time you said something funny, Willie Thorne had hair.
I can be really funny if I force myself, the nose.
Go on, then. Force yourself to be funny. Go on, say something really pithy about me.
How about that Jim Davidson, then? He's been married so many times. Last time he got wed, he didn't say, I do. He said, I'll try.
Yeah, that was pretty pithy, wasn't it, eh, really, when you think about it? Now, it's not like Virgo to be funny. Something's up here.
I'm right fed up.
That's more like him. You did have that little bit... Oof. Got Virgo in stereo.
He's not me, that's Dennis Taylor making a spectre of himself.
Well, I'll find out who the real Dennis Taylor is, so I know for a fact there's a beautiful young lady in the audience tonight who wants to meet Dennis Taylor after the show and chalk his cue. So will the real Dennis Taylor take one step forward?
When Irish eyes are smiling.
Get off, you fool. Let's go and meet the contestants who are going to make or break themselves. Well, thanks. You're from Wales, Jeff?
Cardiff.
Cardiff. What part of Cardiff?
Splot in Cardiff.
What, S-P-L-O-T, Splot?
Splot.
You have done some silly things while you've been a kip, haven't you?
Yeah, I have had a tendency to sleepwalk on too many occasions. Well, I can name dozens, but...
Did it still happen to you? Wake up, Jeff. Oh, a red ball.
Paul Davis has just moved to live in Cardiff, and he's with us this evening. Paul Davis!
Paul Davis! You moved to Cardiff and all?
Yeah.
Well, do you know Splot?
I don't live too far away from Splot.
You near the Splot?
I'm near a Splot.
You're on the outskirts of Splot? Well, I'm from the outskirts of Splot, actually. How you doing? All right, mate?
Not so bad, thanks, Jim.
You ever sleepwalked?
Sleep what?
He sleepwalks. He does the funny old sleepwalking, does all these outrageous things and said, I was asleep, really. I didn't mean to rob the bank. That red team, give them a nice round of applause. Brilliant. Good luck. Hello, Jane, where are you from?
Canterbury.
You read palms, don't you?
I do.
Come on in. You had a look at mine early on, didn't you, and
I
said
did.
I've gone to have a bad liver.
Well, yes.
I did have a large scotch in the other hand at the time. Let me read your palm, because the researchers have got onto me. Something funny happened in Margate, didn't it? Come on, tell us what happened in Margate.
I came to see you in the late 70s and
I was 4.
Sat in the front row with my family, and I had a dress that was split from here to here, and you noticed it and got the band and yourself and crawled to the front of the stage and sang Help Me Through the Night.
I was sleepwalking. Come on, Jane, put your hand in there. What a terrible thing to do. John, who's got a yellow ball?
I'm going to be very interested to see what this guy looks like, because we met him at the start of the programme. He had a beard on.